This time I will start with this file, with this new file about the complementary versus overlapping distribution. This is supplementary explanation. So this new file will be uploaded to the homepage of the Department of English Education. Okay, in 강의 게시판. So let's see the complementary versus overlapping distribution. This is supplementary class about the section 2.2. The smaller section 2.2.1, overlapping distribution and contrast. When two sounds are capable of occurring in the same environment, we say that these sounds are in overlapping distribution. And like and rake, L and R, the onset position, occur in the same environment in word initial or syllable initial position, followed by the same sound. Okay? More and more, the L, R in the coda position occur in the word final position or syllable final position, preceded by the same sounds. The preceding sounds are the same and under the same environment. And elect and erect, L and erect R, okay? L, R occur medially, preceded and followed by the same sound. Preceding sound E is the same, and the following sound ek, elect, erect, erect. This is misprinted too. Okay, under the same environment too. And next, kin and king. Okay, n and occur in the same environment in word final position or syllable final position, preceded by the same sound. The preceding sounds are the same. Okay, so the contrastive sounds in each pair are the same environment and cause the change of the meaning each other in each pair. This the meaning of the two sounds are different because of the difference of the single phoneme, initial L and R. Okay, the contrastive sounds are in overlapping distribution. Okay, in the same environment. Understand? Okay, and that's it. When the two sounds are in an overlapping distribution, the substitution of one sound for the other changes the meaning of a word. So they are in contrast. Okay, and so the lake and rake, more, left and erect, kin and king, there. So they are in contrast. The pairs are in contrast, and they are the manifestations of the different phonemes. For example, the difference between a lake and a rake, appears only in the initial word initial sounds, L and R. Okay, L and R in lake. And because of the difference of the single sound L in lake and R in rake, the two words have different meanings respectively. The L and R are different phonemes and in contrasting meaning. Because of the difference, the phonemes between L and R. Okay. So this shows the overlapping distribution. Overlapping distribution. And next, the contrast in meaning is shown in overlapping distribution. And it produces minimal pairs. Minimal pairs. Minimal pairs are pairs of words that have exactly the same sounds in the same order except for a single difference in sounds and have different meanings. Minimal pairs. Therefore, the following pairs, minimal pairs, as well as in overlapping distribution. This is an example for the overlapping distribution and for minimal pairs. So the like, more, and elect, erect, okay, king and king, and see the next example. These pairs show the overlapping distribution, and they are minimal pairs. Jail, and Yale, the difference of the two sounds. You can see the difference of the two sounds. And budgie and buzz, you can see the difference of the two sounds. Okay, and which and wish, and wish, sh and she are different. Okay, so the single sounds, the single sounds is different. So the change in meaning produced. The change in meaning are produced. Okay, and in the other examples, we can see the overlapping distribution and minimal pairs. Bite, light, l, bar, sour, s, and that. The spelling b is not pronounced. So this word can be pronounced that and dead. Okay? So t and d is different. And father and father. Okay? The dental do and the stop do is different. Broth and brought. Different. Body. Is different from the How about how can we pronounce it? How can you pronounce and can be produced as in bus and mother and brother. Okay, or bus, mother, brother. And so the underlying letters can be pronounced as carrot. This symbol is named as carrot. Okay, and carrot. This symbol is named as carrot. Okay, and next, body is different in the single phoneme. And sin, being. So sin and being. The difference is in the first sounds, s and b. And meat and meal. Okay, so the t and l is different. So These pairs are minimal pairs. And then these pairs are not minimal pairs. Pay, pair, pay and pair. Pay has 2 sounds, but the pair has 3 sounds. The difference is in the number of the phoneme. The number of the phoneme, 3 and 2. So this is not minimal pair. Milk and milk. This is the same case. Milk is 4 phoneme. Milk is 3 phoneme. So this is not minimal pair. And butter, brother. Butter and brother, brew. So the 4 phonemes and the 5 phonemes. The difference of the number of phonemes are not produce minimal pair. And net and 10. The order of the sound is different. N and t and t and n are not do not produce minimal pair. Okay, and meat, meal. What is the difference of the 2 sounds? Meat, meal. Short vowel and long vowel. This is different too. And T sound and L sound different. The 2 sounds are different. So this is not minimal pair. Okay. And sin, din. S, d is different, and E long vowel and I short vowel. So the 2 sounds are different too. So this is not a minimal pair. Okay. Okay. And next. And next, complementary distribution. And let's see the complementary distribution. When the 2 or more sounds are in the same environment, they can be in complementary distributions. 2 sounds are in complementary distribution of X never appears in any of the phonetic environment in which Y occurs. For example, in English, the distribution of the dentalized nasal and the alveolar nasal, is such that they never appear in the same environment. The dentalized nasal can be produced in the place where the dental is immediately adjacent to the dental sound. Different dentals like this, tenth, okay? Tenth. Okay? This is the basic phoneme. And the phonetic form N, dentalized N, before the dental sound. Okay? So the dentalized nasal in this environment can be produced. But the alveolar nasal N is frequently produced in other places, as in man, n, hand, n, name, and n. Okay? The N, man, hand, name, is not before dental sound, where the nasal are not adjacent to a dental sound. So, however, the word tenth can be possibly pronounced with both the alveolar nasal and the dental nasal, because the 2 sounds are allophones of a single phoneme. A single phoneme, the basic phoneme, can trigger the 2 kinds of phonetic form, the alveolar nasal and dentalized nasal. D for dental sound. Okay? The allophone and the single phoneme. A single phoneme can be two kinds of allophones under each environment. Under each environment. Okay? Now, such cases of complementary distribution, the alveolar nasal and the dentalized nasal can occur in different environment. But so the contexts are mutually exclusive, because they can occur in different environments. However, these sounds of the alveolar nasal N and the dentalized nasal are allophones of one and the same phoneme N, because they both are derived phonetic forms coming out of one basic phonological sound. These sounds of alveolar nasal and dentalized nasal are allophones of one and the same phoneme N. Okay? This can be proved from the fact that even if we pronounce the two sounds as the same sound, regardless of the different environment, there is no change in meaning. Okay? So the word tenth can be tenth without dentalized sound and tenth with dentalized sound, without any change in meaning. This is allophones. This is allophones of a single phoneme. And this shows complementary distribution. And fourth, next, the sounds under this environment are in complementary distribution. And we can say that the two sounds are phonetically similar depending on the assertion of the allophones of one and the same phoneme. Phonetically similar. So complementary distribution is closely related to the phonetic similarity, but overlapping distribution is not related with the phonetic similarity. Listen again. Overlapping distribution is not related with the phonetic similarity, but the complementary distribution is closely related to the phonetic similarity. And that's it. If the certain two sounds are in complementary distribution, they are generally phonetically similar and allophones of a single phoneme. So the four phonetic form n and dentalized n and devoicing n and labiodental m, involved in name, panther, snail, and bite, as we treated earlier, are all allophones of the same phoneme L. So a single phoneme N has four allophones. N and dentalized N and devoicing and labiodental nature. Okay. Name, the alveolar nasal in name, and the dentalized nasal, panther. The dental, before the dental sound, the N dentalized, can be dentalized. Okay. And the snail, in the snail, the N can be devoiced after the voiceless sound S. voiceless sounds. And invite. In the word invite, the nasal sound can be labiodental nasal before the labiodental sound, V. F or V is labiodental sound. If some sounds are before labiodental sounds, the preceding sound can be labiodentalized. So the nasal labiodentalized invite. Okay. As we treated earlier, all the allophones of the same phoneme N. So the 4 sounds are allophones, and this relation shows complementary distribution. Okay, and next, exceptionally, there is an example that complementary distribution does not imply the allophones of the same phoneme. Okay. As Janibin asked just before, and okay, is found only an onset and never as a coda. Onset. Okay, and occur only as a coda and never as an onset, as in hang and sing and so on. So the context of these sounds are mutually exclusive. H is only in an onset, and is founded only in a coda. So the two sounds are mutually exclusive and can be labeled as complementary distribution, but they are not treated as the allophones of the same phoneme. Exceptionally, not treated as the allophones of the same phoneme. Allophones coming out of a single phoneme always share the same phonetic feature. And thus are generally phonetically similar. However, in h and we hardly see any phonetic similarity, exceptionally, because these sounds do not share anything with respect to their phonetic features. H is a voiceless glottal fricative, and is a voice-to-velar nasal. So these two sounds do not share anything phonetic features. Nevertheless, the distribution of the two sounds h and is complementary because of their contrastive places in a syllable structure. In addition, the two sounds have no phonetic similarity to each other. H and do not share any phonetic features, so they have no phonetic similarity, although they are in complementary distribution in syllable structures. So, and in conclusion, overlapping distribution produces minimal pairs in environment where they have separate phonemes. This doesn't. This doesn't show phonetic similarity. However, complementary distribution does not produce minimal pairs because it shows allophones of a single phoneme. Generally, this shows a phonetic similarity. Okay, this is conclusion. And the summary about overlapping distribution and complementary distribution. So this supplementary class will be end this time, at this time. Okay. If you have any questions, then email me or ask me in your classroom. Have any questions? No question? Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.